wanted to come on and say hello, give you an update on how it's going. I'm staying in a shelter in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm learning a lot. I'm grateful for the experience, ultimately. And this morning I had a conversation at breakfast with a few of the girls at the table, and they were kind of throwing some. They were criticizing some of the mothers, some of the way some of the mothers that have children here were treating their children, and I was just told them that I'm like super grateful that my kids are with my ex-husband in Austin, that they have that option and that they are not in the shelter with me, because that I know would be really traumatic for them. And so I was really grateful that they're able, that they're not here, that, and how hard it must be for the women with their children here, because it's hard enough to have, I think especially if you have a history of trauma, which I would say maybe everybody everywhere, but certainly everybody here at the shelter has had experienced a lot of trauma, and before they ended up here, even, and then the experience itself can be kind of traumatic too. Not kind of, but anyway, just to have that much uncertainty and have small children, because just having small children is enough to, or for me was enough to bring up all of my childhood trauma, and you just kind of living in this fight or flight mode, and just trying to just having compassion for the mothers that are here that are with their children, because I can't even imagine how difficult that would be. And then that people kind of snapping back about with judgment and stuff. So that was that was a valuable conversation, I thought. And then and I think that always the judgment of others is a judgment of ourselves. So when we can offer people compassion, it's interesting to see how harsh people can be on each other. I mean, I have been there myself, certainly, but and then also had another conversation at breakfast this morning. It's interesting. And these conversations are every day different, difficult, I would say, or maybe not difficult conversations, but conversations that I don't often hear people have. But anyway, so this morning we also had a conversation about it was part of the earlier conversation, but it was about racism. I said, I don't think anybody decides that they want to be racist. I think, it's in our DNA. Not everybody. It's in our ancestral DNA, a lot of people. And it's subconscious. And until we become conscious of it and we make the decision that, this is not the truth for me, and then we rewrite that story. You have to become conscious. You have to be willing to become conscious of it, and then willing to change the script. and part of that is or for me anyway, was experiencing the pain of that belief has caused me, and just I guess there was a lot of guilt and shame, even though it was not something that I consciously chose to believe, that I had subconsciously believed it for, a long period of my life, because I inherited it. It's in our epigenetics. If it's in our genetics, it's in our epigenetics. And then also, we get that programming sometimes from our environment too. But sometimes it's surprising the things that we subconsciously believe. Like, I know I have a lot of subconscious money beliefs. That's why somehow I'm here, because it's subconscious. You're not even aware of it. You can see the evidence of it in your life. You can see the conflicts in your interactions with people that it creates, and that's how you know you have the subconscious beliefs. So anyway, it seemed to be news to everybody that I mentioned it to today. And so anyway, that was a good conversation I had this morning. And yeah, so I mean, it's not Club Med, and it's not a vacation, but I feel like I'm still doing some good work here, and I'm healing my own stuff too. So anyway, I wanted to give you an update and thank everyone that has contributed to my GoFundMe page. I have I have 2 shirts, and 1 pair of jeans and 2 pairs of white jeans, which is weird in January. I mean, whatever. It's definitely humbled me in the clothing aspect, which I was not I don't know, not a super picky dresser, but I like to wear clothes that fit me the way that I like them to fit me, and things like that. And haven't had makeup in weeks. No makeup, no face wash even. But I gotta get, anyway, I got some other stuff to get straightened out so that I can access the funds. But I appreciate everybody that has donated, and hopefully at some point I'll get a face wash and some shampoo and conditioner and stuff. This is clean, but it's I just had the little sample size. But anyway, all right, folks, I love you. Happy what's today? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Tomorrow's the 111 portal. So and it's a new moon, so that's a let's see, what did I hear? It's good for manifesting too. So take care. Love you.